DNA is in all forms of life, including Gilbert's. We're going still. DNA is the code for proteins. The monomer of DNA is the nucleotide. The three parts of the nucleotide are the deoxyribose sugar, the phosphate group, and the nitrogenous base. There are four nitrogenous bases. Adenine and guanine are the purines. Cytosine and thymine are the pyrimidines. Guanine and cytosine are the only two that can bind together. Adenine and thymine can only bond together also. Adenine and thymine bond with a double hydrogen bond. Cytosine and guanine bond with a triple hydrogen bond. The first step of DNA replication is when the helicase unzips the two DNA strands.
What do we do when we're not?
This leaves two separate DNA strands. This area is the area of the replication fork. The next step of DNA replication is when the DNA polymerase copies the 5 to 3' end, which is also the leading strand.
Okay, start with cytosine.
It copies the guanine onto the cytosine, the thymine onto the adenine, and the cytine onto the guanine, and the cytosine onto the guanine again. This varies depending on what your combination of nitrogenous bases is. The next step is when the DNA polymerase copies the 3 to 5' end. Since all DNA is copied 5 to 3', and this is not possible when it's going up, the DNA polymerase copies it into Okazaki fragments. It starts by doing only a few at a time. It will copy the adenine to the thymine, the cytosine to the guanine, and then it goes back around, the guanine to the cytosine, the guanine to the cytosine. The DNA ligase then bonds the Okazaki fragments together. The old strand of DNA has now been copied to make two new strands of DNA. This is DNA replication. Hope that helped.